Love it or hate it, social media is a huge part of our culture, and it isn't going away anytime in the foreseeable future. It's still one of the hottest and most sought after services that business owners outsource to freelancers. If you have ever thought about offering social media services to clients, this video is a must watch because I'll show you what you need to be an awesome social media manager in 2021. Also, I've got a little something for you. You can get your free copy of my discovery call cheat sheet so that you can rock your calls with potential clients. Be sure to stay till the end so you can get your hands on it. Hey there, I'm Lauren Golden here with a new episode of Free Mama TV showing moms like you how to start and run a successful freelancing business from home. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new episode of Free Mama TV right here each and every Tuesday. Social media changes and evolves so quickly as trends come and go. My very first gig as a freelancer was social media management. And I'll tell you, the landscape of social in 2021 is way different than it was back in 2014. Night and day. Not only did it look totally different, but the way it was used for businesses is also very different than how it is today. But for you, that's actually a great thing. Since trends change all the time, you're never that far behind or too late to the game. And you definitely don't already need to be an expert going in. So let's talk about how you can be successful as a social media manager in 2021. But first, I'm curious, when did you get your first social media account? And what platform did you first join? MySpace, Facebook? Tell me down in the comments below. If you want to make a career out of social media, then the one thing you absolutely have to have is a curiosity and passion for social media. Listen, if you loathe social media and wish Mark Zuckerberg never wrote those equations on his dorm room window, you will not enjoy social media management. A social media manager spends a lot of time not only using the platforms, but researching trends and strategizing. So be sure that you're truly excited about it and have a hunger for learning more. And now, along with that passion, you'll need to manage your clients' expectations. As much as social media management has changed over the years, managing your clients' expectations has not. It's simply not realistic for a client to expect that hiring a social media manager will get them 10,000 followers overnight and new business beating down their door. Social media for business is a long-term game that involves strategy and lots of consistency. If you educate yourself on things like industry trends and average growth rates on various platforms, you'll be much better able to help your client have realistic expectations about social media growth and success. And one really important point is that you can't be your client. Even just a couple of years ago, a business owner could outsource their social media to a freelancer and never touch it themselves again. Their social media manager could be completely in charge of all the posts, graphics, and commenting and engagement. However, in today's world, video is king. Even Instagram officially announced earlier this summer that it was going to be a video-first platform. So sure, you can write captions and design graphics, and you can be the person who engages with followers, but you can't show up on video as your client. They're gonna have to show their face in order to have the type of growth that used to be possible without video a few years ago. So here's what you can do to help your client with the video aspect. You can do the upfront work of strategizing things like which songs, sounds, and hashtags are trending for Reels or over on TikTok. Then you can be the one to put it all together by helping with video editing and posting after your client has finished recording. And once your client does the work and gets out there, you can rock her world by repurposing that content. Repurposing content is a must for having a sustainable and efficient online business. Repurposing can look like this. Let's say your client is a successful blogger. You would take a blog post or even just part of a blog post and use that same content in another way. It could be turned into an Instagram reel or a YouTube video, for example. It's not copy and paste situation, but rather a creative reuse from a different angle, or going more in depth on a certain aspect of the content. Repurposing helps make a single piece of valuable content as effective as possible. It gains more traction across whatever platforms are part of your client's social media strategy. And clients will pay a pretty penny just for this service alone. Okay, finally, let's talk about what engagement looks like these days. Going all the way back to my time as a social media manager in 2014-15, engagement on social media was pretty transactional, meaning it was business-like and not super nurturing or human. My client had a service he provided, and I'd interact with potential customers pretty much for the purpose of gaining their business. Now, it's still that way today when we're talking about social media influencers. That would be people who literally sell their influence, which is their follower count and vanity metrics like comments and likes, but not with business owners. Today's engagement between business owners and their potential consumers is much different and better, in my opinion. The landscape now is more nurturing and focused on communication and connection. And this isn't really by accident. It takes a lot more touches today to move a consumer towards a transaction than it used to even a few years ago. For example, a social media manager in 2021 can be responsible for taking a comment on a piece of content, then turning it into a private conversation between two people, maybe in the DMs. They work to form a relationship with that person and nurture it over time so that it eventually becomes a conversion. It takes a lot more time, energy, and effort to get to that sale, but that's also why social media managers, the good ones, are so valued today. So if becoming a social media manager sounds super interesting to you, but you're not sure how to go about offering this service on a call with a potential client, do not sweat it. My discovery call cheat sheet will help you know exactly what to say and what questions to ask so you feel cool, confident, and ready to impress your next prospect. Also, if you want to join a community of mamas just like you, I have a Facebook group where thousands of mamas come together for support and action-taking tips and motivation. As always, if you liked this video, please let me know by liking it below, subscribe, and share it with your fellow mamas. And be sure to comment down below with hashtag I am a free mama if you are ready to start being a social media manager. Okay. Keep adding words to my sentences. I just unlocked my phone with my mouth open. That's weird. Did I just say future twice? Culture, future. We out.